Introduction to CorelDRAW X5. This is understand the interface and familiarize yourself with Workspace toolbars, dockers, and menus. The Explorer and explore the document window, learn about rulers, guidelines, zooming options, get familiar with file formats, know how to create, save, and export files. So this is the whole workspace and the toolbars, then the Docker, the whole workspace, the toolbar, the Docker, and the menu bars. We have the zooming options too. And the file formats. So we'll also learn how to select tools, learn how to move, resize and resize object. Also learn how to draw, fill outline, transformation. There's so many things to learn here. So first of all, this is the title panel, the title bar of your CorelDRAW X5. This particular section here is the title bar. And aside that, we have the menu bar, the standard toolbar, and the property bar. Then this section here we have the Docker, which will be explaining further how it works, what and what you can do with it, what and what you can use it for. Then we also have this section here, which is your toolbar. So we have this section here, which is your toolbar. So we have a lot to talk about. So the introduction and interface is first of all to launch our CorelDRAW, which we have already done, and explore the interface, including the workspace and the toolbar, dockers, and menus. So at this point here, we need to familiarize ourselves with the document window, including the rulers, guidelines, and zooming option. So this is our document window. This is our document window, right? And this is our drawing page. This particular rectangle you're seeing at the center of the page is our drawing page. Then we have our zooming option here, this particular interface here. So our zooming option, which can still be categorized as our navigation part of our navigation bar. So firstly, we will need to learn how to create a new document and save our work. Navigate between multiple documents. So to save our to create a new document from this point here is to either use is either we go through our file menu option here and click on the new option here, or we just simply use our control N. Our control N will actually take us to a new interface, which just use your control N, hit your control N on your keyboard, and it will take you to a new interface where you'll be able to select a new page. Then to navigate between documents, is going through our is by going through our navigation bar here. So we can just right click on this our navigation bar, sorry, on the page one option you're seeing here. You can simply click on add new page and delete new page. So that's just it. Then we have the next one here, which is our selection tool, which is this, using our pick tool. So let's say for example we have so many objects on our drawing page here. How do we select? We have many ways you can actually select the subject here. You can start by using your control A to highlight everything. So when you use your control A, you'll be able to highlight all the objects on your drawing page. But if you want to highlight this object individually, you can just simply go to your pick tool, select your pick tool, and start highlighting them individually. As you can see here, I'm highlighting them individually. So if I want to highlight everything again without using control A, I can just simply click on my double click on this pick tool. Double clicking on the pick tool, I'll be able to highlight everything that's on this page. Then for the shape tool, this particular tool helps us manipulate our object. For the shape tool, this particular tool helps us manipulate our object. It helps us manipulate our objects, and we can actually use this tool to add new shape to our object. We can add nodes, delete nodes, and then just convert the object to any shape that we want it to be. Then we also have the node editing. So the shape tool allows you to select individual nodes on shape or path. You can click on a node to select it, and you can then modify its position or or just its control handles. So you can just adjust all the control handles here, as you can see. So modifying the node to, after selecting a node, you can drag it to a new position. You can drag it to a new position, reshape the path. You can click and drag the control handle and adjust the curve connected to the node. Modify the shape's appearance. Hold the shift. You can hold the shift while dragging a control handle to maintain its angle or constraint and movement vertically or horizontally. So there are times that you want this particular line to be straight, understand, while adjusting. You, uh, you will try as much as you can to make everything look smooth and straight. So to achieve that, you simply hold down your node and your hold as you select your node, you hold down your shift key and then you just drag to the particular position you want to drag it to. As you can see how smooth the line is. See how smooth the line is. So the shape allows you to add or remove nodes on the path or refine the shape. To add a node, click on an existing path segment. To create a new node, to delete a node, select it and press the delete key on your keyboard. So you can actually delete these nodes or add nodes. So if you want to delete a node, you can just double click on the node and it will be deleted, or you just simply click the node you want to delete and hit the delete key and it will automatically be deleted. But if you want to add a new node, you can just simply right click on this line here and click on add, or you just simply double click on where you want the node to be at. You want the node to be added, you just double click on that particular spot and the node will be added. So you can also convert nodes. As you can see, the current draw offers options to convert nodes between smooth and sharp nodes. A smooth node creates a smooth curve, while a sharp node creates an angle or corner in the path. To convert a node, select it and click the convert to sharp or convert to smooth button in the property bar. So shaping object. Beside editing nodes, the shape tool allows you to reshape entire objects by dragging the outline. Select an object with the shape tool and you can modify its shape by clicking and dragging the outline. This feature is especially useful when working with simple shapes like rectangles, ellipses, or polygons. So the shape tool option offers additional options in the property bar, allowing you to fine-tune your editing process. Options like adjusting node size, setting smoothness of curves, and specifying snapping behavior. And then we also have the next one here, which is the smudge brush, roughen brush, and free transform tool. So I'll be talking about the free transform tool. And that free transform tool just so I'll be talking about the free transform tool. The free transform tool in CorelDRAW X5 locates and select the free transform tool from the toolbox. It is typically represented by an arrow inside a circular arrowhead. Alternatively, you can press F8 key on your keyboard to activate the free transform tool. Basic transformation, resizing. Click and drag one of the corner handles of the selected object to resize its proportional scaling. Hold down the Control key, Window, or Command key as for Mac. So this is how the tool actually works. So once you select the object you want to add transformation to, you just simply go down to the tool, the free transform tool, you click on the free transform tool. As you can see from this point here, any of the angle I hold from these points, I'll be able to, transform it. So I'll be able to transform it. You understand? A particular spot that is being held will just be pinned to a particular position, and every other part of the body will be moving aside that particular part that is pinned to that spot. So that is just how this particular free transform tool works. Then we'll have the next one here. The next one here, which is our crop tool. This crop tool helps us. This crop tool takes off unwanted portion of our drawing, of our picture, of our object, anything at all we want to take. There's an unwanted portion of any object on our drawing. That crop tool help us take it off. So that's just what you need to know about the crop tool. Then we have the knife tool. This knife tool is a tool that helps us slice an object into two parts. The knife tool is an is a tool that helps us slice an object into two parts. Let's see how the tool works. So from this point here to this point here, we're slicing it into two parts, as you can see. Now let's see. As you have been able to slice this object into two parts. So that is just how this tool works. Then we have the next one here, which is the eraser tool. This eraser tool. Let's see how this tool works. This tool is just to erase some portions of an object. Nothing special about the tool. Nothing special about the tool. Then we have the zoom tool. This zoom tool helps us view a close point. View closely. Help us view an object closely, or if we want to have a broader view of an object, we make use of the zoom tool. If we want a broader view of an object, we make use of the zoom tool. Then we also have the pan tool. So this pan tool help us pan. This pan tool help us drag hidden areas of a drawing into view without changing the zoom level. Now see how it works. If you want to make use of the pan tool, just simply click on the tool, select your pan tool, which is H. After selecting, this hand icon will appear. There you just simply just drag to the extent to which you want to see. Then To go back to our work, just simply click on this icon here. That's all. Then the next one here is our freehand tool. So this freehand tool is a very flexible tool on CorelDRAW. You can actually make use of this tool to create lines and to create very flexible lines, smooth and beautiful lines, the same way you use your pen in reality to create and stuff. So that's just all you can do with the pen tool. Then the freehand tool rather, then we have the 2 point line tool. This 2 point line tool helps you draw a line from point A to point Z. Nothing special about it, that's just the only work you can do. That's just what you can do with the 2 point line tool. Then we have this other one here, which is our Bezier tool. This Bezier tool help us create lines and curves, lines and curves. See how smooth, see how smooth this line, this tool is. This is awesome. This is awesome. So we have the Bezier tool and the pen tool, which are very similar. The difference between the Bezier tool, the pen tool is the Bezier tool automatically so the pen tool automatically establishes its line when the cursor runs from point A to point B. Why the Bezier tool establishes its line after now see what I'm talking about. This is my Bezier tool. Just notice that this is my point A. As you can see, I am moving my cursor, but my line is not establishing until I have gotten to my point B before the line will be established. Why for the Bezier? Why for the pen tool? Why for the pen tool? This is my point A. The moment I'm moving my cursor from point A to point B, the line will be establishing. I hope you see the difference. That is just how the two works, but they are very similar. Apart from that, there's no difference between the Bezier tool and the pen tool. They both can draw straight lines, and they both can draw curves. Then the next one here, the next one here is my B spline. I'll be skipping this. I'll be skipping this. So this is my smart fill tool. Like I always say, my smart fill tool is a rescue tool. Smart fill tool is a rescue tool. There are times that times that you will just lack ways of adding color to your object. Like there's no way you'll be able to add color to your object. The only way to help at that point would be by using the Smart Fill tool. So Smart Fill tool helps you add color into an enclosed space. Without um, having to go through your color palette. So next one here is Smart Drawing tool. So the Smart Drawing tool guesses the kind of shape you want to draw and helps you complete it. Let's say for example I want to draw an ellipse. This is an ellipse. This is just like an ellipse, but it will help me. It will guess that I want to draw an ellipse and it will help me complete it. I have something perfect for me. And this is it. If I want to draw a rectangle, it will just help me complete it and draw it for me. Now this is it. If I want to draw a triangle, the same thing. So that is just what you can do with this tool. And then we have here a rectangle. This is not something we should be talking about, but let's still talk about it. You can use the same tool to draw a rectangle or to draw a square. So this is a rectangle and this is a square. So how do you know if this is a rectangle and how do you know if this is a square? So if you want to draw a rectangle, you can just simply click on the rectangle tool and just draw a shape like this and you're good. This is a rectangle. But when it comes to drawing a square, there's no way you'll be able to know if you have drawn a square or not. The only way to know is by using your control when drawing. So if you want to draw a square, you just simply hold down your control key and draw. So anything you draw at that point becomes a square. So that is just it. And then we have our ellipse here. A nearly round cycle. So if you want to draw a perfect cycle, you can actually just draw anything like this and call it a cycle. But if we want to draw a perfect cycle, all we have to do is by holding our control. After holding down our control, just simply drag, and this is what we have. So the next one is our polygon. So the next one is our polygon. We can actually use this to draw um, stuffs like this. Look up. Now I have to select my shape tool, then click on any of them. I'll just drag down a bit like this. Very good. Add any color and maybe remove the outline. See how beautiful this is. That's it for our polygon. Then we'll have the next one here, which is our star. So clicking on the stars, you can see these are the things you can actually do with the star shape. You can come down to this panel here and add more shapes as you want. You can increase the sharpness. You can make it a bit sharper. There are so many options to choose from here. Just so many things you can learn from. Yeah. Then we have the next one here, which is our complex star. So you can come down to complex star, just create something like this. Complex star and create something like this. You can come down to this place here and add more angles. 4 points side. Come to this place and add more sharpness. So I think the highest sharpness to use is 6 and the lowest is 1. So this is just how it works. Oh, you can delete this. Let's go to the next one. Then we'll have the graph paper. So this graph paper just create some cells. It's just used for creating cells. And you can add or remove the number of, you can add or remove numbers of cells. So before creating any cell, you should add the number of cells you want. Then just go ahead and create the cell you want. And this is it. This is 12 by 12. 12 by 12 cell. 12 by 12 graph paper. So that's it. Then we'll have the next one here. Next one here is the spiral. See how the two works. This is just it. Spiral. You can increase the number of spiral or reduce the number of spirals. So before creating that, make sure you already have the numbers of spiral that you need, and then you go ahead and create. So that's just it. So we have the next one, which is the basic shape. So this basic shape, this is a preset, a list where you find so many shapes to choose from. These are shapes you can actually create yourself instead of depending on the product list. Now this is it. You can come down to this particular place here to pick any shape you like. Once you click on that particular shape, you can just create. So all these things are things you can create yourself instead of just picking from the preset. We'll have so many of the shapes here listed, so let's just start drawing. One, 2, 3, 4. So this is a star shape and plus shape, cross shape, cylindric shape, paper. Should I call it smiley or emoji? All emoji. Magnetic. Caution. Magnet. Heart. Power. Turbocharge. Liquid. I don't know what this is. As you can see. Then the next one here is the arrow shape. So I'll be deleting this one here. Talk about the arrow shape. Same will have the basic shape. So I have the arrow shape. And this one here. Right, left, up, down, boot, left and right, up and down, left, right, up, down, left, right, up. So just so many arrows. Just so many to choose from. Can delete this. Let's try something else. Then we'll have here our flow charts. We have the flow charts, we have the banner shape, we have the colored shapes. Then for text, so this tool helps us to write stuffs on our drawing page, to write text on our drawing page. We have two type of text. We have the artistic text and we have the paragraph text. The artistic text are those texts that are used for when making headlines, stuffs like this. The artistic text is those texts that we use when we want to make uh, headlines like this. Then we have the paragraph text. See how the paragraph text work. So paragraph text are mostly used when making designs like magazines. So firstly, you just need to create an object like this and start writing inside. You need to increase it, make it like 100. Yes. So this is our paragraph text. That's just it. This is the difference. This is artistic. This is paragraph. Of the table tool, which is somewhat similar to our graph paper tool. So I'll not be talking about it. The next one is our parallel dimension. So this particular tool are mostly used by architects or builders, people that want to measure. Um, I want to know the size of shapes, size of a particular. So let's say I want to know the size of this object. All I have to do right now is to come down to my parallel dimension tool. So I am checking from this point here to this point here. As you can see. As, as you can see, it is now showing me this size. Now showing me the size. Hello? Yeah, good evening. Mm, mm. Now five I get. Now five I get. Yes. Yes. Three. Battery. Hmm. I don't remember. I know they use them again. Hmm. See the thing be say but make him just go ask because that thing no say na you know say na many years ago now I do that thing. Price of everything don't change. So price of everything don't change. However, that person wey dey tell am 450 na cheat the person still wan cheat am sha. Because no be 450. The thing too much. See how beautiful it is. That's just what we can do with the blend tool. So let's try to create some blend effects. I want to create now this is it. One, two, now my rescue, two, two, delete this, and also delete this. I don't need it. I think it's too big. So I'll just have to reduce it and have them merge together. This point, I'll just simply create something like this. I think it's still too big. Let me reduce it a bit. Yeah, all good. Blend from this point to this point. To this point like this. So clicking on it and use my blend tool. Then click on my new parts. Yeah. Now we'll just simply come down to this place here. Click on blend along for parts. Click on rotate objects. I just simply need to locate the first one. Locate it. This point, I'll just simply come to this place. Click on. Yeah. Good. How beautiful this. Yes. So we have here the color eyedropper tool. This color eyedropper tool tells us pick color we don't know and add. Let's say I want to pick this particular color, I'll just simply use my color eyedropper tool. Pick here. I'm good. See how the tool works. Very easy. Then I have this one here, which is the attributes eyedropper. So let's say, for example, I have. Anyway, let me just move to the next one. For example, I have this attribute I drop. Okay, sorry, let me talk about this contour. I'll have this contour. This contour. 3. You can increase it if you want out of this is it. See how beautiful it is. You can also do that to your text. Let's say I want maybe just need 2. As you can see. Of the next one here, which is the distort or drop shadow. So if you want to add shadow to this now, just simply come down to drop shadow, and this is it. This is the shadow. Now have the next one here. This extruder is actually used to create. Let me talk about the envelope too. So we have some presets here. As you can see, changes being made. These are the changes being made. So for the extrude, this extrude tool can be used to create 3D effects. So let's say I have this 3D. I want to put the 3D effects. 3D effects. And the next one here is our transparency tool. And I don't want to talk about the transparency tool. Let me talk about this attribute eyedropper. I want outline, field text, I want transformation, I want size, I want rotation, I want position, I want effects, drop shadow. Okay, so I'm just picking and pasting. Now look at it. There are just so many things you can do with this tool. So many things you can do with Corel Draw X5.